And we're back. It's Side Jag. The hiatus is over. We're doing a thing. We have another crappy movie to talk about. And well, welcome to the show.
Dude, so far, this might be the first action-packed movie that could really suck kind of bad.
Oh,
That we've watched, because we've watched other action-packed movies. Like, well, it's not a good movie, but I had a good time.
Yeah.
This one, I really didn't have a good time.
No.
And it wasn't a good movie.
What's that video game where it's they're driving around and like you can like
Grand Theft Auto?
Yes.
Yes.
This was Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, it was, dude. And it was like
everything was fake.
And there was just they had what's his name? And I love him in this movie, where he's a ninja, Forrest Whitaker.
Yes.
Have you seen that? Ghost Dog?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh man.
It like the first 5 minutes when the car chase.
Yeah.
Everything was fake.
Oh, I do have one point.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess listen, I'm back in car audio now. I don't know when they robbed that truck, right?
Yeah.
And they throw out what turned out to be washer machines.
Yeah.
100% at first glance. I told Cassie, "Is like, is that a subwoofer in an enclosure?"
Oh God, yeah.
It kind of looked like it. It was such bad CG that.
Yeah,
and then once it goes out, it's like, oh, okay, it's a washing machine.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Out of everything they did in that movie, that was probably the boss's move they did.
Yeah,
like, and how the guy lived.
Yeah,
only to be killed later in a scene that made absolutely no sense.
And he totally looked dead in the first scene.
Yeah,
that looked more an ICU to me. But
yeah. And but there again, when they killed him, there was no reason to do it. Like it didn't.
Right? Yeah.
It was like, oh, I'm cleaning up. Like the guy's dying, and like he's not. He doesn't care.
Yeah, and it's like Tom Hardy kind of melded in.
Doesn't he always though? I feel like we all watched the last Venom. He kind of mailed that one in too.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I think that's just his acting style.
It could be, but he sucked. This one, Forrest Whitaker, who's kind of a decorated actor, sucked. All the young kids sucked.
Everything was bad. Oh, yeah, the acting was terrible. I will say that apparently bullets in this movie, because they were CG.
Yeah,
they were free because everybody got a clip emptied into them. My God, wow, you got to hit me with 10 bullets before I die. I mean, dude, they were like, dude is on the ground, no face, and the guy's still shooting at him. I'm like, conserve your ammo. Like rule number 1, conserve your ammo. No wonder you got to keep looking for guns.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, and it just was a. Oh yeah, it was just.
And it looked so bad too. Like when it.
Oh yeah.
Like this is one of the very few movies that I've watched, and I'm like, I think I could. I'm not a filmmaker, but I feel like I could do a slightly better job than they did.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
At least on telling a cohesive story.
Yeah. The story was crap. And there again, it wasn't a terrible idea.
No,
I mean, it's been done before. I mean, it's there again, right? It's just
very poorly executed. I mean,
it's just like whatever. I mean, are we surprised?
I mean, listen, this is what we do. We watch bad shit. We don't intend to.
No.
But it happens. It happens quite often. It happens more often than it doesn't happen.
Oh, and speaking of crappy stuff, so we got home Sunday from the cruise, and I was like, okay, so I missed the first half hour of Thunderbolts.
Because it was on the cruise?
It was on the cruise ship. I missed the first half hour. And it was on 4 times.
Yeah.
Each time Haley was like, we got to do this. And I was like, oh, okay. So I never got to see the beginning of Thunderbolts. But I saw like I said, I missed everything but the first half hour. And then I didn't stay and watch the special features. And
is it my take on that movie is it's the Marvel Suicide Squad. Is that accurate, or
that could be a good assessment.
yeah.
The only thing, like, okay, so Suicide Squad, like, if you watch the original Suicide Squad, there was characters in that you liked, right? So you liked Harley Quinn,
right?
you know, whether you wanted to or not, you just liked Harley Quinn because, like, she's Harley Quinn,
Right.
and she's cool, and, like, they gave her own movie, and that was just as ridiculous, but it was still watchable.
Right.
Everyone likes Will Smith, so, you know, it's okay. Well, maybe Chris Rock doesn't like Will Smith, but
yeah,
you know, before
you
that,
used to like Will Smith. It was
you just
before.
like Will Smith. So I mean,
Yeah.
you had, you know, he had a scene with Batman, so you're like,
Yeah.
okay, and that was the rest of them were just like filler, right?
Right.
You didn't really care. When you watched part 2, like, they gave you John Cena in hopes that you would like John Cena.
Right.
Which, it turns out you did, but then you didn't, and then he did his own thing, and you're like, oh no, this is way better. And then you still had Harley Quinn, which,
Right.
but that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough.
No, the second one, and we've said this many times, but a lot of people praise that movie, and it was what's his name from Marvel that came over and did it. The guy that done the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude,
who's running the whole show now.
Yeah, like this one was worse than the first one, which I also hated.
Yeah, but the thing is like, so here's the thing. I want to hear your King Julian impression. He was Mort. I was doing Mort's impression. Hey, my King Julian. But anyways, and I can't do it right now because I'm thinking. So Iron Man. Let's kind of dissect this for a minute. Iron Man, right? Morton Downey Jr. or what the fuck is it? Robert Downey.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. gets up there and does Iron Man, and we all fall in love with Iron Man. Like, we can't get enough Iron Man. Like, and then like he comes out with 3 movies, and we're like, we're still, and then he's in other movies, and then we get Captain America, and we're like, oh, Chris Evans is so hot, like, and we like what he's saying, and you feel Captain America. Like, that first Captain America was so good, man. It was like, damn, you know, and you liked the chick, you know, and not enough to support a TV show apparently, but at least one season.
Yeah.
You know? And so, yeah, Carter, yeah. And then she gets to go into What If. But, you know, Thor, there again, you know, it was a little harder. Guardians of the Galaxy, you fell in love with the character story. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, right? You get a vested interest in these people, and you want to know what the hell is going on. Agent Carter. Yeah. Thank you. It was a good show. You want to know more about them. You want to hear their story. Like, you have interest in this. When you look at Thunderbolts, there's absolutely nobody in that you give 2 shits about.
Is Black Widow in it at all?
No, she's dead. You get her sister.
She's still dead. So okay.
Yeah, she's still dead because this is in the future. This is moving forward. So you get Bucky.
I don't know who likes Bucky. Who cares?
Nobody likes Bucky.
Nobody likes Bucky. Why? No, what's to like
There's
about?
Nothing to like about Bucky. His personality sucks.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's just the Marvel way or
it's just the Marvel way. That's just how he is. You know.
Yeah, because
he broods. He's and like, you can't get into the Russian, you know, the guy, the dad.
Yeah.
Because
no one gives a shit about him. Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit. I mean, he's just comic relief that they throw in there.
Yeah.
You know? And the Scarlett Johansson's sister is really the only one that you can kind of, but she's annoying.
Yeah.
You know, so this is her, you know, she was in Hawkeye, and she drove everybody because she was trying to kill him, which isn't a good move because everybody loves Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Like, he's like the guy. And so, you know, then she's in with her, you know, in with Scarlett Johansson, and she's annoying in that, but she's lovable, but she's annoying. And you kind of like her by the end. You're kind of like, oh, she's so cute. And now she's supposed to be the one we care about. And it's like, no. So there's nothing about Thunderbolts that you care about these people at all.
Yeah.
None of them. And that's the problem with the movie, is that it's an okay movie for Disney Plus, but there's no great, there's no moment of like,
there's nothing I've seen in there that thought, even in a trailer, which can usually get you, that made me think, oh, I want to watch this.
Yeah.
I don't.
I did. I really wanted to watch it because I was like, ooh, this is going to be good. You know, these are the next guys. This is the B team stepping up, because at the end they say they're the new Avengers, and it's like, no, they're not.
Yeah.
So if Sam Wilson has anything to say with it, they're not.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're just left with like, this is just more Disney Plus shit.
Yeah.
Like, they spent a lot of money, or maybe they didn't. Thunderbolt, we learn where Thunderbolts came from. Doesn't, you know, it's not after President. But the thing I got from it was there's just no one to attach the link to. Like, there's no one to cheer for. You know, they're just characters on the screen, you know, and you're like,
Marvel in general seems like they had this grand plan, and it was in game. And once you got to end game, they were able to have some good stuff after that.
Yeah.
But then we just slowly, like, they've lost the rope. I don't know what we're doing from here. I don't, the invasion of the clones kind of thing. I couldn't care.
Scrolls.
Yeah, the scrolls.
And that sucks too, because that's like a big one. Who was the character that turned people into shadows? That's the new guy. Sentry is his character, and he's like the most powerful person in the universe. And he was genetically altered to be that way. And there again, that whole side of thing, really not that exciting.
Yeah.
Like, and yeah, it was. Yeah.
It's like when you mentioned Hawkeye. Now, that TV show, I like that TV show.
Yeah.
I like the girl that played the new Hawkeye.
Really?
Where's that coming from? Like, where's that at? What's going on with that?
Right.
Like, forget about Andor. I don't care about Andor.
Okay,
Immortals was horrible.
So that was the other thing.
Yeah.
I got back early Sunday, and I was like, I need to watch something, man. I need to feel something, because we watched two things on the ship. I watched part of that. Oh no, I take that back. I did watch one other thing. I watched the superhero wannabes. Emperor's New Groove.
Again, yeah.
Yep. The cartoon. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And then I watched Cinderella, the movie. So there's
the live action.
The live action. Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that.
So where the fairy godmother is Tim Burton's wife.
Oh, the crazy looking.
Yeah, Bellatrix from but you know,
she was in Fight Club, right?
What?
She was in Fight Club, right?
Probably.
I think she was in. Yeah.
So here's the funny thing: I'm watching that movie, and I'm going, "This is easy. This is easy." Like they have two ugly girls playing the stepsisters. They have a stepmom that is, I can't. She's done it before.
Yeah.
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 And then they have this girl that is, you know, Cinderella. They have a fairy godmother. They have a prince, and they have the rest of the characters, right, that are equally annoying and whatnot. And they fucking remade the cartoon.
Yeah.
They have the mice, they have the birds, they have the lizards. And it's like you're watching and you're going, "This is what I'm talking about. This was fucking easy.
Yeah.
This is a softball. They hit it out of the park. You know, it was good. It was entertaining. Every nuance that you wanted to see was there. It was like, it's just like, hey, here's a cartoon. Let's just make a real version of it, and we'll add a couple more scenes for human. Like, the king dies, he becomes the king, and they have to search the town, and the guard plays part of the role, and then there's the the other person, like the king's advisors, but I mean, nothing over the top, very basic. The glass slipper, and you're like, damn, this was actually fantastic. like, huh, who knew? We didn't have to make it hard. It was like watching Maleficent, where you're just like, yeah, this all fits together. It's all easy.
So what happened with Snow White? They pissed everybody off with Snow White.
Oh, okay, so
they pissed the little people off.
Oh my god, dude! I watched part of Snow White because that was on, and I went into the theater like 3 times and tried to watch it 3 different times.
Yeah,
and could never do it. It sucks so bad. Like, I watched the opening sequence, where they're like, where we get introduced to the dwarfs, and they're singing "Hi Home," and like, it's terrible, and like, the dwarfs are just like, CG on them sucks.
Yeah.
Snow White is the homeliest looking person on the planet. She looked CG homely. Okay, like they made her ugly. I don't know what she looks like in real life, but
she's just an unlikable person. If you ever see her online just talking about anything, she's just so unlikable. Anyway,
dude, she sucked. And the guy that Prince, whoever the guy is, her first true love's first kiss, there again, dope. Like, I'm like, guys, like, these are supposed to be attractive people. These are homely ass people. She is supposed to be the fairest one of them all. I mean, dude, the huntsman with Charlize Theron and the chick from Twilight, that was believable. Those are 2 attractive people. These, Gail Gadot, like, she's an attractive person. Way more attractive than this dopey ass looking girl they got to play Snow White. It's like mirror, mirror on the wall. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, there's no way. Like, he can't even do half his shit where he's like, skin is pale as the whatever. None of that, because she's not. And it's like, there's, she's still alive. It's like, she's just some angry ass queen. And they break into song like, it's, honestly, I was like, is this Shrek? Like, I feel like it's the scene in Shrek where everyone's like dancing and shit.
Yeah.
Like, and listen, Gail Gadot cannot sing. Okay, she cannot sing. She can barely act. She was whiny as hell and
really.
Wonder Woman. She was whiny as hell in Wonder Woman, and now she's like gotta sing, and she does this thing with her eyebrow, and it's like, you're just like, oh, this is terrible. It's so bad.
Yeah,
it's so bad. And it's like, I'm gonna kill you, and it's like, we have to kill her. We have to get an apple and this and smoke, and you're just like, what happened?
Speaking of like bad princess type movies, Cassie watched the Wizard of Oz one, Wicked.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that movie sucks so bad, dude.
Well, I mean, to be fair, everyone loves it. It's a great musical.
It's not. No. I don't like musicals.
No.
Although I did like the Christmas one we watched.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
That was pretty cool. I got tricked into it. I feel like we got tricked into it.
Yeah, but I watched it twice, so I
but it ended up being cool. Yeah. But dude, it just sucks so bad. I was just like I'm trying to hang with you right now, but this is tough.
I can't hang. I got it.
This is tough.
I walked out 3 times.
Yeah.
So we're there again. So that was it on the ship, but I came home and I watched the first 2 episodes of Andor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And by I think I tried to watch the 3rd.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I got nothing. I got no juice left.
Did you go Doom Patrol on it? Like,
we
liked Doom Patrol at one point.
Yeah, but I feel like once you pull out your phone, it's over.
Oh yeah. And that's like with the Havoc. That was me. It's like, dude, all right. I'm looking at, I'm on Facebook, whatever.
Team Wicked in my house. I don't remember who did the voice of the mirror. I only saw one. Yeah. But no. So that was that. That was all I've had time to, and it was all disappointment. I have not managed to score a win on any of this. Like, it was so bad.
I'm trying to So I've been watching The Last of Us.
Okay.
Still great. It's, you're into it.
I had someone goes, bro, it's just like the worst lesbian movie ever. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, it's like one girl's ugly and she shouldn't do anything to anybody, and the other one, and they're just like rubbing on each other hardcore. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's just one scene, but
I know, but that's all. That was the whole season, right there. Like, that was sum it up for me. This one scene.
Yeah. Plus, if you played the video game, like that's part of it, but it's not. It's actually not really a love story. It's a revenge story, but I think it's going the same way that the game went, and it's going to be pretty brutal. But I watched another video game movie.
Okay.
We went to the movie theater and watched Until Dawn.
Oh.
So the premise of this movie is, now the movie is different than the video game. The video game, they went to a cabin in the woods.
Yeah.
Or in the mountains in the snow to try to forget about one of their people that had passed away.
Okay.
And weird shit starts happening.
Okay.
And the whole premise of the game, because I doubt you're going to watch this movie. It's a scary movie. The whole premise of this game is something. Have you watched A Cabin in the Woods?
No.
So that scary movie you might like, because the premise of that is they set this horror scene up and people are making this stuff happen. Okay. So there's like a control room, and they're doing it for like gags, but people are really
because the cabin in the woods is like the three things turning,
right?
Like
So in this one, similar concept, except it's like live, die, repeat.
Oh God!
So horrible things are happening. You're dying,
and then you get brought back to life.
And you get brought back to life in the same situation that you entered into this situation.
Oh, it's like
they're traveling looking for one of their sisters who has gone missing, who turns out to be in this situation. And the whole premise is, if you can survive the night, if you can survive until dawn,
right,
you'll escape.
Okay.
But if you don't, and you see there's like a clue, there's a book inside. It's a welcome center where they're stuck, and you can see people have written their names in the guest sign-in book 18 times, and it's like clear writing, and then each time it's starting to get squigglier, and at the end it's barely legible. Right. And the whole premise is like the only people that have survived the longest have done this 18 times, and that's it.
Oh.
So they're trying to figure out, like, how do we survive this night? Like, okay, we know this guy comes, but different things are happening depending on what you do, and the world's changing outside of that welcome center where there was only a welcome center. Well, now there's a creepy house with a witch lady in it, and every time you die, something else changes in the town. And it's actually, it was okay. It was not as terrible as I expected it to be. Okay. But that's basically the whole premise of it is live, die, repeat. They have to survive night until dawn to figure out how to escape. So,
okay, sounds
so and then there's some gory stuff at the beginning. There's some legitimately scary parts. And I was like, oh, they went real, because I played the game, so I understood what was going to happen in the game. It's like, oh shit, they're doing a real horror movie here. But then you kind of see what's going on, and there's a puppet master, of course there is, and
there has to be, right?
Yeah. There's a puppet master that's controlling all this, and he explains to the main character this is all playing off your fears. You're driving everything in here, and that part is similar to the game. It's like whatever you're doing, you're putting energy into this to make it like this. So.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it was okay. I wouldn't consider it a recommend unless you're already interested from the game.
No, I'm good.
Yeah. Well, just in general, anybody. Yeah. But definitely not a Dean movie.
No. Anything else?
That's all I've watched.
Really?
That's all. Those two. We started watching a documentary about some girls that were killed in the New Jersey area by a serial killer.
Okay.
It could be interesting, but the film documentary crew was so terrible, like
Yeah,
I just can't. I cannot watch it. It's bad. It's bad.
So I saw the documentary for Rad. Obviously, I sent you the link.
Yeah, I didn't watch it yet.
No, I haven't watched it either.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. Haley is enamored with the Pope thing right now.
Yeah.
She's like, dude, we gotta watch Conclave. Have you watched the Conclave yet?
No, the documentary.
Yeah.
No,
not the documentary. It's a movie. There's a movie on Prime.
Oh, there's a movie on Prime. No, I haven't.
Yeah. So she's like, dude, you guys gotta watch Conclave this week. I was like, okay, so we'll watch Conclave. So why don't we save Rad for like
further down? Rad'll be here. Rad's been around since the 80s.
Yeah. Let's save that because I feel like that's either going to be fantastic or totally suck.
Yeah, it's like technically, I mean, not technically. The movie sucks, right?
Yeah,
the movie sucks. It's a bad movie just in general,
right?
But for whatever reason, it just like hit me. I was a BMX guy, and it's like I it's bad, but I just love it, and
right because it was your movie. It was like
there's literally they're doing a dance scene to Find Me an Angel with bicycles, BMX bikes. It's absurd,
and I think that's what made like the excerpt for the documentary. It was like the absurdity of it all.
Yeah,
is that it's like. Here's how this went, and so
the dude that played Crew Jones, like when I've seen him in other interviews, he seems so serious about it. It's like literally the only thing he's ever done,
right?
And it's like he's just
nice. So we'll save that one for another.
We watched that one.
Stuck,
yeah.
But so she wants to watch that. She's like, you guys gotta. So we'll watch the Conclave, and then I watch Conclave. Right that. So all right. So I went on a cruise, so I had cruise food. I do have a funny cruise food story, but do you got any food stories that you want
to? I don't have any crazy. The last crazy food story was going to Red Lobster and being out of for 2 weeks. Never eat there again. I don't think we've had anything wild. Nothing new. Same old stuff. So we
went on a Disney cruise, and when you get on the boat, you walk around for a little bit, and then you meander to the cafeteria where you got to get your food. It's called I don't know. I can't think of it. Crop? No. Anyways, so every Disney ship has one of these, and it's kind of like where you get breakfast, where you get lunch.
Right. Did they call it the Lido deck?
No.
Okay, that's because Royal Caribbean and Carnival call it the Lido deck, where you get food and stuff.
I mean, it's just deck 11. It's where everything happens. So there's food, there's all the food, all the pools, all the fun things to watch on TV. The Jumbotron is all out there, and so anyways, I went and looked at the food, and I was like, there's really nothing I want. But I knew outside they had like the health place that has like wraps and sandwiches and salads.
Mm-hmm.
And they make this Greek wrap that I really like. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So I went out there and I got this Greek wrap, and I came back in and I ate those, and I was like, all right, let me go see what else they have. And so I ended up getting a turkey leg. Like they had a full turkey and they were cutting it up. I go, let me get the leg. Like, okay. So I'm walking back, and it's really tight. And so I accidentally kicked this lady's chair with my foot as she's trying to set her fat ass down in it.
Yeah.
And so I ended up having an altercation with this lady. Because
the Disney cruise.
Yeah. Because she like loses her shit on me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, not having it. So we had a rough moment there, and I was about ready to kill some bitch. So that was fun, and I was like, wow, fucking lighten up, asshole. I mean, it was like I didn't break my toe, so I knew I didn't kick it that hard. And it wasn't like I intentionally did it. And I was
did she fall?
No, she just like, Jesus Christ.
She was mad because she didn't fall. She was just mad because you kicked it. Yeah,
because I kicked the chair and it moved a fraction of an inch and tapped her in the knee, and her knee hurt.
Oh.
Wait,
when you kicked it, did you say, "Oh, excuse me," or "Sorry," or something like that? Or
no, I didn't say anything because I didn't realize that like it had done anything other than attack me. And you know, I was like, and I turned around, but she had already Jesus Christ me. And by then I was like, okay, defense mode. And I said, I really don't think that was a Jesus Christ moment. And then she's like, oh, well, you kicked the chair and it hit me in my knee, and my knee is sore. And I go, well, I'm sorry, you know, my bad. But I still don't think you have to be like Jesus Christ. I mean, God, what the hell's wrong with you? You know, and at this point, you know, I'm ready to go, bro.
Yeah.
I'm full on ready to like fucking just get thrown off the boat. Because I was in that mood. I was like, oh, fuck you. You think you're gonna we're gonna have words. So
it reminds me of a video where this guy's working in a store. Okay. Two big guys are next to him. One of them's cussing him out for something.
Yeah.
And the guy's got a shopping cart and he's working on something. He's like, all right. He's like, all right. Yeah, I want this. Puts the cup up. He's like, all right, let's go. He's like, you're talking. He's like, let's go. And that dude's like, oh, no. That was you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. I was ready. I was. Haley goes, are you hurt? Is it okay? All right. Well, then, you know, just sit on.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. So I just turned around and sat down, and everyone else was just like, and of course, some of the tables around us like, ooh, what's going on?
And this was in the food place.
This was in the food place.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm like, and of course, Troy, the guy, he goes, I don't know what happened. I was just looking at that turkey leg on your plate going, damn, where do you get that turkey leg? I can do turkey leg. So it was a good turkey leg. I didn't enjoy it because I was just pissed at her. So I knew right then that this was going to be an interesting cruise. But so typically on these cruises, I'm not a fan of the food. Like, food, in my opinion, is not what I like. Everybody else really enjoys the food. So I know this is 100% me.
Cruise food's typically not great, like especially if you're eating out of the buffet.
Oh no! So this is the only time you do the buffet. Outside of that, everything is table service. So they have Disney has a upscale dining, like a 5-course or 5-course, a 7-course, and a brunch.
Yeah,
that you can do. You can pay extra for, and it's like awesome food. Like, so we did that one. We did that. And the food was fantastic. This was a totally different experience. I was like, wow, okay, this is why you guys like this shit, because like that food was really good. Like, you know, you order like tons of food, and so like, you know, you had like I don't know why you call it an antipasta salad instead of just calling it like a chimichurri board, because that's really what it was. But whatever, you know. So it had that, and they bring you rolls, and I had like an egg. Because it was brunch, so I had like this omelet type thing, and then I had a piece of sea bass snapper. I had snapper. It was fantastic. There was pizza, you know, flatbread pizza. It was really good. Haley, like, they have a chicken parmesan. That's like chicken parmesan. Yeah, dude, it was so like soft, and it was very good. And so this was, and then like the dessert's really good, and but you pay out the ass for this one, but it was totally worth it. It's like the best food I've ever had on the ship. Like, I was like, damn, everything I ate was actually good. I even had a soup. I had like celery soup, and it was fantastic. I was like, dude, this is like the best soup I've ever had, and it's like the most disgusting thing I would never make soup out of, but it was so good. So then it was like, oh, the fantasy's over. You know, now I got to go back to eating in the regular fucking restaurants, and it's so the first night we're there. And we're eating, and the menus are like the first night was just like fucked up, right? Because the cruise ship ends up not taking off, so we're sitting at the dock still because there was a problem with the boat, and their Coast Guard had to come and, you know, okay it and all this shit. So we ended up not actually leaving until like 11 o'clock at night, but it's not a big deal. Like, there's still partying and all the shit. Everything is still going on. You're just not moving, and so somehow the menu got changed. And so you have an app, and it has all your shit on it. And so like they give us these paper menus. Anyways, the waiter that night, he was off. There was something wrong. And so he was off that night, and that kind of ticked Amy off. And you know, and the girls weren't happy, and they're like, yeah, this guy sucked. And so there was a complaint that was filed. Because the whole thing was like, and then there was so there's the whole thing, right? And so I'm like, whatever, I don't care. So the next night we're in there, and the next night was smooth, like 180 degrees, like everything was great, sorry, everything, the shit's coming and going, and everyone's happy, everyone's eating their food. I'm miserable as shit because the food sucks. And so there was this server that came over, or a head server came over, and because she had said something to him, and he was just ooh, this sucks. And he was Indian, and they were talking, and she'd been to India, and I work with an Indian, and we're talking, and he's like, do you like Indian food? She's like, no, I don't like Indian food, but he likes Indian food. I said, what are we talking about? And he's like, do you like Indian food? I said, God, yes. And he's like, do you like curry? And I said, please. Is that an option? Where's there curry on this boat? And he goes, well, we cook it for the staff. I said, oh, well, that sucks. He goes, no, we could cook it for you. I said, really? He's like, yeah. I said, I'll take it. Yes, please, yes, 100%. Yeah. He goes, tomorrow I bring you curry. I said, okay. So all day I'm going, because we went to the island food was trash. Came back to the boat, ended up eating my Greek little wrappy things that were really good. And all day I'm thinking, I'm getting curry tonight. And there's no way this is going to get screwed up. So, I go and I sit down, and comes over and he goes, you curry tonight, right? I said, oh God, please. Yes. You're real? You didn't forget? He's like, no. Curry tonight. Curry tonight for you. I said, okay, cool. So sure enough, man, finally the main course comes, and it's a bowl of curry chicken. Oh my God.
Did they bring naan with it?
Okay, so this is where it gets weird. They did not bring naan. They actually brought folded tortillas.
Well, okay. I mean, you're doing, it's like, it's not as good, but you're getting something that's
it's fine. I don't care. Right. I trust me. I would have loved naan, but damn, this curry was oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know if it's because I hadn't had good food in a week, or a few days. Oh my dude, it was so good.
Was everyone else jealous, or did they get it too?
Oh no, they didn't want it. They're over there eating like frick.
Like, if curry's an option, they don't want it?
No,
I was the only one eating.
They like, dude, I don't know.
Like, is the steak good on there? Because like the steak carnival and stuff, it's not that great.
No, it's good. Like, dude,
is it really?
Oh yeah, no, it's good, dude.
Then I would have been good. Like, if they got steak.
They had steak every night, and dude, trust me, like that was a thing one night, because the steak was supposed to be medium rare, and it didn't come medium rare, and he's like, oh no, let me take it back. I'll get you a medium rare, and like, oh no, that was a thing. Trust me.
So there's another version of the story where day one you guys were the assholes the whole day.
Oh yeah, of course.
Someone else like, no. My chair, and then he acted up. And, oh yeah, the same people complained about their.
Oh no, for sure. Oh, for sure, 100%. 100, bro, 100. Yeah. Oh no, because But all right. So here's the thing, though. Like like they're traveling concierge. We weren't. We're traveling coach. So I mean, they're paying a premium to be on the boat. She's a pearl, which means that's this highest thing you can get in Disney is a pearl, which means you've been on over 25 cruises with them, which means you've spent a lot of money. So you're used to a level like how this works. You've been on 25 or more cruises. Like there's no like this shit is supposed to be like this, and when it's not, you're like, I'm not paying all this money to get shitty service. Figure this shit out. So, but regardless of all that, I have like we're going on a cruise for vacation apparently.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so like, you guys have curry every night? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, can I get it every night? Because if this is not,
just in case,
if this is on the table every night, like I'm getting curry every night. Like I don't care what is I don't care what the protein is other than beef, and they don't eat beef, so I got nothing to worry about. I'm like, dude, I'll eat chickpea. I don't care. Like, damn. Like, oh, so good. I was so happy. It was so funny.
I was pretty Royal Caribbean. The food was just sucked, man. Really sucked. It was buffet food at the main dining. It was buffet food at the buffet. Carnival, on the other hand, they have the buffet food on the buffet. When you go to main dining, if you don't just stick, because they have the generic chicken, generic steak, those suck. Every night they suck. There's no changing.
100%.
But their specialties for the night, they'll have like a 3 rotation specialty every night. Those are good. Those are always good.
Yeah, chicken tikka masala is really good. It is. There's another new one that we just started trying that was really good. It's actually better than that.
Almost all of it's good until it gets too hot. If they get super, super hot where your nose is running, and it's like, it still tastes good, but it's
I'm pretty easy when it comes to Indian food. I don't care.
Yeah.
I haven't had anything I don't like.
No, me neither. I mean, even the hot stuff, I like it, but it's just like I can't enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah, but butter chicken is cool, but butter chicken is kind of like the first step into Indian food, right? I feel
it's
like
the basic bitch stuff.
That's the safe.
But I still like it though.
Don't get me wrong, but it's like once you move out of that, it's like it's okay.
Yeah.
It's like that was
all curry is just a vessel for naan for me.
Oh, for sure. 100%. Trust me, dude. When Haley and I go, I get like I want potato naan, I want garlic naan. She wants butter naan. We're getting all the naans. I think I've ordered every naan on the menu one time, and they're like, "Are you serious?" And I was like, "Yeah." I mean, it's like it's a piece of bread, bro. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. We don't have to eat it all. We're gonna eat it all.
Yeah, you're gonna eat it all, of course.
I mean, if you really want to make me happy, don't cut it. Take the whole piece, set it flat, put the sauce on it, drop some chicken on it,
dude.
Sprinkle rice over the top of it, and serve it to me like that.
Yeah, make like a little pizza, like a little hell yeah.
Oh
yeah, dude, come on.
And then run your little pizza,
and then run the pizza cut over it, dude.
That's all I'm gonna do to it when you give it to me. I'm literally
exactly.
gonna take the triangle and I'm gonna make a pizza out of it.
Every time I think that, it's like, just put whatever. Put the curry on there, the chicken curry, then throw the rice on top as the cheese.
Yeah,
we're in business because that's exactly what I do. You take it, you fold it in half, you put your chicken, you put your rice in there, take a bite, and
100%. Yeah. That's the what's that? Glob jobbing. Those are those little brown balls or the little white balls for the dessert. Okay, listen, Indian desserts suck. Okay,
I've never tried it.
I don't like the drinks. I don't like. Okay, anything that's supposed to be sweet, they suck at. Like Indians do not make dessert, so screw the desserts. I've eaten them all. I don't like any of them.
Yeah,
like it's like no. Could I just get? It's like, can I get more butter chicken? I'd rather waste the calories on that. Yeah. Indian milk donuts, so gross. Oh God, yeah, it's bad.
Oh, I did have something good I can talk about.
Okay, tell me.
So we have a place here called Smith's Donuts.
Oh.
And the people that run the donut shop, all Asian.
Okay.
All of them, they're as Asian as you can get.
Yeah.
And the way they make their donuts is not like any other donut I have. It's like they're so airy and fluffy, and dude,
so it's like the donuts you get at the Asian restaurant, like when you order your rice and shit, you can get Asian donuts.
Yeah.
Oh, those are good. Like with the sugar on them. Oh my God.
And then they'll, but they do that, but they'll do like the chocolate, or you get the sprinkles or whatever.
Nice. Yeah.
And when you buy them, they're hot still. And it's like, because they're making them fresh.
Yeah.
And they're just pumping them out, and they are delicious. They're criminal. Matter of fact, I bought a whole dozen. Here's what happened. I bought a whole dozen.
Yeah.
Bailey and Matt are on a diet. I don't know. Matt's on a diet to gain weight, so he should have ate more. But so what happened was me and Cassie ate a whole dozen over the 3 days of these donuts.
That's understandable.
Yeah, but it's
they're not big donuts though, right?
No. They're average size donuts.
Okay.
But really, I mean, I'm the last person who's be eating 4 donuts a day. Yeah. I should have bought the 6-pack. And then, but I didn't understand they weren't going to eat them, and then they're sitting there and they're still good even 2 days later.
Oh
so
yeah. Now
I don't know if
have
it's from
Asian
potato
donuts.
flour. I don't know, but they're good. Whatever they do to it, it's good.
Yeah,
Verified.
yeah.
Outside of that, I got
Chinese food this
Cassie.
weekend.
So I'm gonna be at Kicker next weekend.
Yeah.
The 17th, which is Cassie's birthday.
Ooh.
So it's scheduled wrong, which we're going to Anna Marie Island the next week, the following weekend to make up for that. But for Mother's Day, she's getting a new fire pit area in the backyard.
Oh.
So we've done the initial work of cleaning up the area that we want. And I set the stones down for the fire pit. I got 2 tons of pea gravel coming tomorrow. I'll take my lunch early, meet them here so I can drop off the pea gravel. We're going to be working on that all weekend. I ordered a 10-foot by 7-foot inflatable projector screen for outdoors.
Oh, nice.
And it's the one that you can project to the back. You just flip the image on the projector. And we had a cheap projector, like an $80 projector that we're using, and we use it at Halloween time.
Right.
Project in the front, we watch, E.T. or whatever, stuff that's not too crazy for kids.
Right.
But I bought it. That was I think that was only like a 40p projector. I bought a 4K projector and it has Bluetooth, so I cook up the Bullfrog or whatever speaker I want to.
Okay.
So we're gonna have the fire pit, the movie night. We'll probably get that going this weekend.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
So that's the plan. I don't think it's gonna be as much work as I think. It's just laying down the barrier and just hauling the gravel from one spot to another.
Have fun with that.
Yeah. Well, Matt's helping.
Okay.
Kyle's coming over to help, so I don't think it's going to take that long.
Yeah, I almost double booked Mother's Day. I didn't realize it was Mother's Day, and I was talking to my dad, and I said, "Hey, why don't we, we'll go out Sunday morning and get some bread." He's like, "Okay, cool." No, and then I said to him, I said, "Dude, did you know Sunday was Mother's Day?" He goes, "Yeah." And I said,
"He doesn't give a shit."
Like, why did you think? Like, you thought I was going to yeah, you could play Havoc.
Yeah, no chance in hell.
No. So I was like, all right, listen, I'm going to take you out. We'll go out Saturday night after work. I'll take you out to get dinner. And then my mom, she's like, we're going to go to, I don't even know what we're doing. She's like, we're going to do this. I said, I don't care. Whatever you want to do. I don't, just tell me where I got to go.
Yeah. Well, see, like in this what sucks, since we're doing that Saturday, I'm not going to be able to play golf.
Oh,
and I'm not going to be the dude that goes and plays golf on Mother's Day. Like, no, I'm just gonna have to tough it out, and we're just gonna go a week without playing golf. So
yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, especially because I know she's gonna want to sleep in.
Yeah, so you could go play golf,
and I'm gonna be up at like 7, just sitting here. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah. So that's fine. I'll get up at 7. I don't know what time I'll meet my mom, but I'll get all my work done.
Yeah.
Because still got tons of shit to do. So we'll get all that shit done, and then I'll be like, oh, I come home and take a nap.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to do anything for Sue. That's Haley's problem.
Yeah.
I ain't putting a fire pit in the backyard. Fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be. I still haven't bought the fire pit yet because I don't know what we want to. We have an old one that I'm gonna put there in place for now.
Right.
And it's about summer. I mean, we'll probably ride that one through to fall.
Right.
But on the other side, I'm making a spot for the grill. So doing the same thing, just laying pavers down and making a spot for the grill. So it's not under our covered patio in the back. So
right. Okay.
Oh yeah. That's hey, I found someone cheap on Facebook Marketplace. We'll see if they come through for the gravel. So they're supposed to do 2 tons for $150 delivered.
Okay.
So I contacted them last week. Told them like I need it not this Friday, next. Okay. Contacted her this morning or this afternoon. She's like, "Yep, I'll be there at 11 a.m." So we'll see.
Sounds good to me.
I may get killed. May not. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, hey, whatever. I mean, at this point, I just want this week to be over. So
yeah. Because I only work. This week's been pretty tough at work because we're starting a new initiative and we're starting with a pilot line So it's like you're starting from scratch, and it's not fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I only work 3 days next week, so
that's what I need. I need like a 2-day week.
Yeah.
I need just like a 5-day off. Yeah. I mean, I don't even really want to. I just don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Like I could work. I'll work. I just work there.
I'll have a 5-day weekend coming up, so I'll be off Thursday, Friday, and then of course the week Saturday, Sunday, and then I'll took off that Monday. Go back Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Then I'm off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then Monday for Memorial Day, which everyone's off of my work for Memorial Day.
When is that?
That is the Monday after this upcoming Monday.
Oh.
So.
I could just, that'd be fun. I don't think we're doing anything. I think Sue's bowling or something. So I don't think we're going anywhere.
Yeah. So we'll be flying back home out of Orlando that day.
Yeah.
So.
No, I'll probably hope if all goes well, I won't be doing shit.
There you go.
Yay. Yeah. Maybe printing something on the 3D printer. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, wow, that'd be cool.
Yep. Yeah. 3-day weekend coming up, which will be a 4-day.
I'm just waiting for the end of June. That's my goal right now. It's end of June.
The end of June.
End of June, we go on vacation. So.
Okay.
That's all I'm focused on. I know I'm gonna have. What's that?
I said that'll be. I'm trying to talk the kids. We'll see if they can get off. By kids, I say Bailey and Matt. You know, they're 20-something years old. Who knows now? But
yeah,
the 4th of July weekend going to Disney.
Yes, that's we'll be gone for. I think that's our. Yeah, so I think we're gone for the 4th of July
for the cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So awesome. And then the 1st of June, whatever that Friday or whatever, we just have to we're going to Fort Lauderdale for Haley's graduation.
Oh, how's her new job? Has she started this week?
She started a new job this week.
What's she thinking? How's she feeling?
It's funny. I mean, she's doing the same thing, but now she's doing it, getting paid. So she's like, I got to take all this. Like, you had to do all this training to get the internship.
Yeah.
You know, to work there. And now that she's officially an employee, the internship didn't matter. So she's still got to do all the same training that she did before. She's got to do it again.
Sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, that sucks. She's like, yeah, it's so stupid. I've already done all this. I go,
welcome to corporate America.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where we do everything 3 times because this newest person didn't see you do it the first 2 times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's no different in the smaller sector. Trust me. I mean, Paul never sees us do anything the first time, second time, third time ever. So, we're just going to keep making the same mistakes over and over again. It's kind of what we do.
It gets to the point where I'm like, okay, we've done this several times. I'm not even going to mention it now. I'm just going to do it really quick so you can see it fell, and then we can move on to a real solution.
Yeah. No. Oh, TPS reports. Yeah. I mean, I try to avoid that, but it's folly at best.
What's hilarious is I literally have not a TPS report, but a TPM report and that's what we've been working on all week. So,
I mean, it sounds perfect.
Gotta be. But I will say, all the people I work with are not like the jerk at the in office space, but they're actually kind of cool.
Okay.
And they're just doing the same struggle.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I need more initiative on.
Yeah.
But Fernando's off tomorrow, so that'll be fun.
Solo.
Yeah, his kid's going to get his teeth cavities filled.
Nice. Is he going to get a bunch of caps?
Oh no, I think they're drilling everything. So
oof, there you go.
Yeah, he's got a mouthful of crap they're doing to him. And I just simply said, "Hey,
well,
it's gonna hurt. It's gonna suck."
Dude, I had a crown put on this side.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just looking at it. Looks like they just put a mini marshmallow. Like they hardened a mini marshmallow and put it right there. And it's like, this doesn't really look like a tooth. I don't know. I have other crowns from the same place that they blend really well, but it's a back one. It's my very back one.
Yeah.
Whatever reason, man, just kind of every time I open my mouth, brush my teeth, it's just like there's a little mini marshmallow glued to the back of my teeth now.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So he's they had to go like I don't know. It's a whole big to do thing, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, you guys have fun. I'll be here tomorrow. doing whatever it is we're gonna be doing. So yay.
Good times.
Yeah, no, but hey, whatever. It's Friday, so get up, do the news.
I had to I did, speaking of side jag, when I was hooking the Audison up, apparently the newest rev of the software won't work with my amp.
No, you gotta use the old software.
So I had to, and I couldn't find the old software on the website in the revisions. So I had to dig out a CD reader, a USB CD reader to plug into my laptop because it did come with a CD.
Yeah.
And the software off there worked, and it updated to a newer version of the software, which also worked.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is not, I don't like this, but we're gonna make it work.
I mean, that's where this stuff is. I mean,
yeah,
there's you're not gonna be using this stuff.
Yeah.
As it gets older, it's just gonna end of life the software.
Yeah.
I mean,
man. Yeah.
Amp's gonna just be useless because
Yeah, it's unfortunate truth of the matter. They stop supporting the software, it's cooked.
Right. And so I got some stuff I should get rid of.
Yeah.
I won't, but I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But oh my gosh. Anyway, so we'll watch the Conclave. We'll be back in 2 weeks.
And I'm gonna write it down. The Conclave.
Yeah, it's on Prime.
Okay. Where the hell that? Okay. Conclave on Prime. All right.
I don't know if I'll go back to Andor, but probably not.
I'll continue watching The Last of Us. I did watch an episode of The Righteous Gemstones.
Oh yeah.
It was an offshoot episode, just to like a random history of the older people that aren't even in the season.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, it was funny, but it had nothing to do with the main people.
Mm-hmm.
So I started to get back into it, but yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and giving us an hour of your time to do whatever we just did. And like Jason says, peace out, homies.
We'll see you in 2 weeks. I'm sure this is going to be better than what we just watched.
Probably.
Bye.
Bye.